What's up, Chargers Nation? Are you ready for the thunder that's about to shake Los Angeles? Things are heating up today with news that'll make your heart race and your mind explode. We've got updates that could shift the balance in the AFC West, roster decisions that are stirring the pot, and plays from OTAs that have everyone talking. Could this be the dawn of a new era for our team? Smash that like button, subscribe, and let's dive headfirst into this whirlwind of emotions. Who's riding with us? Let's find out what's really going down. Chargers Nation is buzzing, and for good reason. Rumors are swirling in Denver, and the name on everyone's lips is none other than J.K. Dobbins, our former running back, who might be packing his bags for a rival in the AFC West. According to Tom Pelissero, Dobbins is heading to Denver to have dinner with the Broncos coaching staff and check out their facilities. That's right, the guy who ran for 905 yards and scored 9 touchdowns in 2024 could end up strengthening one of our biggest competitors. But hold up, there's more. Dobbins' injury history, including torn ACL and Achilles, raises a ton of questions. Will the Broncos roll the dice? And what does this mean for our backfield? Losing Dobbins for nothing already stung, but watching him shine in Denver would be a gut punch. Fans are split. Some believe he won't survive a full season. Others fear he'll return to his 2020 beast mode. If he signs before the 22nd of July, the Chargers could snag a compensatory pick in 2026. If not, we get nothing. Strategically, this forces LA to double down on Gus Edwards and rookie Kamani Vidala, risky bet. Meanwhile, the Broncos, who drafted RJ Harvey, look like they're seeking insurance for their run game. So, what now? Could Dobbins come back to haunt us in 2025? 8. And while we're still wrapping our heads around that bombshell, there's more news that'll glue your eyes to the screen. As we keep an eye on the Dobbins saga, the Chargers offense is making serious noise at OTAs. Quentin Johnston, our wide receiver, is facing a storm of competition, but he's holding strong. Receivers coach Sanjay Lal just shut down the doubters, saying, "Johnston is the starter, period." With 55 catches, 711 yards, and 8 touchdowns in 2024, Johnston clearly improved, but the return of Mike Williams and the arrival of rookies Trey Harris and Keandre Lambert-Smith raised eyebrows. Can Johnston handle the pressure? Lal made it clear. He expects an even bigger leap in 2025, with Johnston climbing the curve. 10. The fan base is hyped, but skeptical. Can he keep this up with so many players gunning for his spot? Williams, a vet, doesn't have a defined role yet, and the rookies are reportedly behind in physical readiness, which gives Johnston the edge. But let's be real, if he slips, the door's wide open. Strategically, keeping Johnston as WR1 is critical to our offensive stability, especially with Justin Herbert needing reliable targets. Fans on X are already debating if Johnston is the guy to lead the receiver group, though some say he still needs to prove consistency. And just as we're rallying behind our young talent, a defensive rumor is blowing up the timeline. While the offense is catching fire, the defense might be making a move that shakes the entire AFC West. Imagine this: Jalen Ramsey, one of the NFL's top cornerbacks, wearing Chargers blue and gold. Yep. ESPN is floating the idea that the Chargers could be targeting the Dolphins' star. With over $118 million in projected cap space for 2026, Louisiana has the room to take on Ramsey's big contract, especially since he's reportedly on the trade block for just a 7th-round pick in 2027. But is it worth it? Our secondary is already solid with Dante Jackson, Cam Hart, Tarheeb Still, and Benjamin St. Just. Ramsey would be a luxury, pushing Jackson to the bench and raising the ceiling of our defense. Fans on X are divided. Some dream of Ramsey locking down elite QBs, while others think it's overkill for a position already stacked. He could also line up as a safety, but with Derwin James and Alohi Gilman holding it down, that seems unlikely. From a strategic view, Ramsey brings intimidation and experience, but his price tag could limit other moves. Will the Chargers pull the trigger on this bold move? And just when you think you've heard it all, OTAs drop a bombshell that's got everyone talking. Right when we thought things couldn't get crazier, an undrafted rookie is stealing the spotlight at Chargers OTA sand, sparking major hype. Meet Steve-O Klotz, a tight end from Iowa State, who just made a statement with a 20-yard reception from Taylor Heineke. That's right, a guy who had just catches in college is making waves in practice. Our tight end group, with Will Dissly, Tyler Conklin and rookie Orond Gadsden II looked pretty solid, but now Klotz is pushing hard for a roster spot. Fans on X are losing it. Could this be our next big find, like Travis Kelce or George Kittle? The potential is real, but his lack of college production raises questions. Strategically, a versatile tight end like Klotz could open up Herbert's playbook with more aerial options. Disley had a decent year but lacks reliability, and Conklin still has to prove himself. Klotz, hungry and explosive, could be the spark we didn't know we needed. But can he keep the momentum through training camp? All eyes are on him as the Chargers' future starts to take shape with bold plays and rising stars. Chargers Nation, what a day. J.K. Dobbins flirting with the Broncos hits like a punch to the gut, but there's still hope for a comp pick. Quentin Johnston locking down the WR1 spot shows grit on offense. Jalen Ramsey on defense sounds like a dream, but is it too much? And Steve-O Klotz, the rookie no one saw coming, is giving us new hope. We're building something special, but the road is full of twists. So what do you think? Will Dobbins come back to haunt us? Is Johnston our WR of the future? Is Ramsey worth the risk? Drop a comment, smash that like, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing.